It's Liv. I'm so glad you're tuning in. It's a beautiful day. My hair is straight for once, so that's exciting. I've had my coffee, I'm ready to go, and I'm excited to share with you. So if you saw last week's video, you saw that I was going to try to go raw vegan. I went to camp and I was going to have no access to an oven. And I've been vegan for probably about a year now, and I just wanted to have an extra challenge, and I've heard a lot of health benefits of going raw. I don't think I'd ever want to have a complete lifestyle that way, but I definitely like incorporating some raw foods because I know of the benefits, because it does not break down the enzymes that cooking does. So I was so excited. If you saw how excited I was last time about how I was going to be thriving and it was just going to be this great, wonderful thing. I bought all organic food, like I meal prepped all these salads. I was going to have my greens in for the week, okay? I was pumped. Come camp, I'm still really excited. I had to resist the urge to eat all those really good looking salads before I left for camp, but I was like, you gotta save it for camp, it's okay. And got to camp, stayed in the first few nights. I stayed in the super cute motel place. It was so humid in there, so humid. I wear contacts, but in the morning when I would put on my glasses, they were seriously fogged over because how humid it was. And I just did not want to be in there. It was really dark and musty, and I just felt gross, and the food became super unappetizing to me. And it kind of just went down the hill from there, okay? So the only food that I ate, especially I tried to eat some of it because it wasn't quite as gross the first few days, but I mostly ate my non-perishable stuff the entire week, which was basically my raw vegan protein powder. I had date granola bar things, not granola, but the Lara bars. I had little date and coconut things. I ate so much dates because they didn't seem gross to me. And peanut butter, I had peanut butter. And all those greens I was really excited for. I don't even think I ate any. I think I made one smoothie and I threw some greens in there, but they just were so gross. And then throughout the week, even though I was refilling it with ice, I think some stuff spilled into the cooler. It was just so disgusting. I couldn't eat it, and I was so excited, and I was so mad because I spent all that money on all that organic food, and at the end of the week, threw it all away. I'm a terrible, wasteful person. I know. I felt so bad, but it was so disgusting. I was like, I can't eat this. I did try kelp noodles for the first time. I did still attempt to eat those. They were interesting. If you've never had kelp noodles before, I would suggest going to Whole Foods or whatever, the healthy store. You can go. They're in the Asian section, I believe. I had trouble finding them, but that's where I found them. And they are the weirdest thing ever. They aren't gross, get out of my mouth, but it's just weird. You will have a whole new cultural experience when you try kelp noodles, because I can assure you, you have not had anything else like that ever before. So at camp, they do serve food, and I figured none of it would be vegan, which is why I decided to bring all my food, and since I wouldn't have access to an oven, it made sense to go raw vegan. But they did have a salad bar every day, so in order to stay raw and to not starve, I ended up eating the salad bar that they provided, which wasn't organic, and it was basically just some mixed greens, unlike my beautiful salads with multitudes of greens in them. And I used their dressing, which probably wasn't the healthiest, nor do I even know if it was actually raw. And then I stayed raw until the last 2 days. At this point, I was just kind of I already failed. I'm not eating any of the stuff I planned on it. And they had cooked green beans. No, it wasn't green. It was cauliflower and broccoli, steamed, and that's my favorite. And at this point, I was just I basically already failed because all that beautiful food that I made is no longer beautiful, and I felt discouraged, and I ate the steamed broccoli and cauliflower, and I broke my raw vegan challenge over steamed broccoli and cauliflower. I definitely could have like resisted the urge if I really wanted to and could have made it raw all week, but it just wasn't as healthy and exciting as I wanted it to be. And I definitely I don't really feel any, my body wasn't like, wow, like all organic, all like, that didn't happen. However, to summarize this, I think I could very easily go raw vegan for a week, which I basically did besides my steamed cauliflower and broccoli. But just because of how gross everything got, it just didn't work out this week, and it was really disappointing and a waste of my money. Maybe I'll do another raw vegan challenge when I do it at home. I know I could definitely do it because there are days I go raw unintentionally just because I love smoothies and I love salads, and those were kind of like the main things. So anyway, I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry this video wasn't quite as exciting as, yeah, raw vegan is the best thing ever. Like, yeah, it didn't really work out for me just because of the situation that I was in with everything just being super humid and hot and gross. And, yep. Okay, have a great rest of your week. Thanks for tuning in. This is Liv. Sincerely, Liv.